Good afternoon, my dear students. I am Mrs. Parvati, PGT Physics, Holy Hearts Educational Academy, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. In last class, we have studied about the carbon resistors and how do we decode them. Right? In this class, we study combination of resistances. There are two types of combination of resistances. One is series and another is parallel. Right? What do you mean by series combination? Series combination is nothing but when you connect the first end of the resistor to the battery terminal, second end of the resistor, first resistor is connected to the first end of the second resistor, second end of the resistor is connected to the first end of the third resistor, and so on. If we connect like this, we call it as series combination. Another name of series combination is end-to-end combination, end-to-end connection, end-to-end, first end to the second end, and so on here. So series combination we are going to study now. What will be the equivalent resistance of this combination, series combination, series connection? What is the equivalent resistance, net resistance of all the combination of all the three resistors or n resistors? We are going to find out the expression for that. Right? So when you connect the three resistances, let us take for example, are connected in series end to end, and the last two edges are connected to the battery or cell whose potential difference is V, so that I current flows through each resistor. Since these resistors are connected in series, since these resistors are connected in series here, these are connected in series to the battery, same current is flowing through each resistor. Same current is flowing through each resistor. See here I only flows through here also, through R1, and even I also flows through here, even through here and through here. And here also I current only reaches to the negative terminal of the battery here. Okay. So I is same. I is same. But the potential drop across each resistor is different. The potential drop across R1 is V1, and across R2 is V2, and across R3 is V3 here. According to law of conservation of energy, whatever the potential we supply, what is potential? Amount of work done, nothing but energy, is equal to the sum of the potentials across each resistor, according to law of conservation of energy. So we know that V1 is equal to IR1, V2 is equal to IR2, V3 is equal to IR3. What is the total potential V? V is equal to, we write, V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. What is V? I into RS, where RS is the equivalent resistance of this combination or net resistance of the combination in series combination. And I here, IR1, why I have written here? Because I is same. Since the connection is series connection, they are connected in series, same amount of current is passing through each resistor. Okay, so that is why IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3, which is equal to, I is common here, I gets cancelled in both sides. The equivalent resistance RS is given by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so whenever you connect the resistances in series, the equivalent resistance or net amount of resistance is given by sum of individual resistances. For example, when three resistors, 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohms are connected in series, what is the equivalent resistance? 6 ohms. Because 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6 ohms here. Very simple. It's clear? So let us move to the next combination, that is parallel combination. How do you connect parallel combination? All one edges of the resistance is connected to positive terminal of the battery, and the second edges are connected to the negative terminal of the battery. This type of connection we call it as parallel connection. In parallel connection, the current distributes among each resistor. Whenever, even in solving the problems also further in future, whenever the current distributes, understood the connection is parallel. The combination is parallel. Okay, so let us see the parallel combination here, how it will work out and what is the equivalent resistance. So this is a parallel combination circuit. Three resistors R1, R2, R3 we have taken. They have connected the first edges all to positive terminal of the battery, and the second edges are connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and R1, R2, R3 are the individual resistance, and V is supplied here. Here, since it is parallel combination, the current distributes. See here, after reaching to this point, I1, I2, I3, current is distributing here. Okay, but the potential difference across each resistor is same because all the terminals, first terminals are connected to the positive end and the second ends are connected to the negative end here. So potential on each resistor, across each resistor remains same. But the current is different. According to law of conservation of charge, what is current? Rate of flow of charge. Law of conservation of charge, current we can call it as I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. But what is I? According to Ohm's law, I is equal to V by Rp is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3 and so on here. And V is common in both cases. It will get cancelled. So 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. In this way, the parallel combination, we are going to find out the effective resistance. So what is effective resistance or net or equivalent resistance of the parallel combination resistors here? It is nothing but 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on here. It's clear? So suppose if we take three resistances, just now I have given one example, 1 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohms are connected in parallel. What is the equivalent resistance? If you add up all these things, the answer will come less than that of the least value of the resistor. What is the least value of this resistor? 1. So your answer should be less than 1. Let us find out. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. 3 is the LCM here. So 3 plus, that is, we are getting here 3 LCM and here 3 in numerator and next 2 here, that is what here 6 here, that is 3, 6 plus, like that it will come here. Answer will be points. Some point decimal into something you will come, less than 1 it will come here. So whenever you want to get the minimum resistance, you have to take the parallel combination. If you want to get the maximum resistance, you want to connect the series. So let us calculate how it will work out here. 1 ohm and 2 ohm and 3 ohms are connected parallel. Here series we have connected, we know that Rs is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. That is 6 ohms we got in series. In parallel, let us calculate here. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. What is LCM here? What is LCM? LCM is equal to 3. We can take here 3 plus here. LCM 2, 3 is a 6 we can take. Yes. 6 here. And so here we can take 6 here. And here we will take 3 and here we will take 2. So what is the answer here? 11 by 6. Or Rp is equal to 6 by 11. It is less than 1. Just now I said less than 1. Less than 0.5 something you will get here. So I already told you about this. Whenever you take the LCM is 6 here. So find out 1 by Rp is 11 by 6. Rp is 6 by 11. And it is 0.5 approximately 0.55 like that you will get the answer. So decimal less than 1. So whenever you connect the resistances in parallel, the effective resistance will always less than the least value of the one of the resistors given. Why? What is the reason? The reason is when you know that resistance is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Since the current is distributing in all the branches here, more area it is occupying here. Area is more, so resistance is less. In this way you can explain This question may be asked in Viva was in practicals. Okay, children? So, see you. Bye bye.